Hey, good morning. I'm Rob Wilson. Not sure what you like to do when the markets are closed, but I wondered if you fancied doing a bit of power testing. Shall we? Okay, well here we are on the 31st of January 2011. It is 7:45 in the morning and it's time for us to get ourselves ready for trading. Okay, what do we note first off? Well, we note that this pair, the euro dollar, has been trending up on the 1 hour chart since the beginning of the month. But we do see what looks like some sort of topping out formation over here. You can see what I mean. If I just plot a little trend line on here, you can see that we've broken down that below that on the 1 hour scale, and we're now in something of a consolidation range. So let's get some levels on that and see what we can do with it. Well, there's the base so far. We've touched that overnight. I like the look of that. Okay, let's put the top on. There you go. Bang. We'll come down to the 15-minute scale. What do we see down here? Well, you can see another level down here, can't we? It's been fairly significant. Just about there. And perhaps one above there at about this sort of level here. That's been fairly significant there and there. A couple of taps. And one over to the left there. So we just want to make a note of those levels first of all. Let's come down onto the 5-minute scale now and decide what this market is doing intraday. And we can see, can't we, that that's interesting. It's our midnight. So we've made that low. We've equaled the supporting low of 135.69, and then since then we've been climbing up quite nicely. It's 7:45 on Monday morning. We don't take a trade before London opens, but let's just make a note here of this little trend channel here, because if we come back down and touch that in London, that's going to give us a base to trade from. Okay, that's that done. So we'll cycle forward to 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's 8:05 now. We'll come down onto the 1-minute scale. We'll go to automatic, and we'll just advance the bars. About once every 2 or 3 seconds. We might have them just a little bit faster than that, actually. Okay, so price is falling. Yeah, we like the look of that. If we manage to get a down to this sort of level, maybe a level that's sort of coincident or close to this sort of support area, and a reaction off of this trend channel, we might be tempted with that. We might be tempted. So let's see what happens. We'll just one little touch faster. Good. She's still off and running. Okay, so London's been open now for about 20 minutes. We haven't been back up here to test the European high at 136.30. Well, it looks like we're going south first, but remember, this is the opening range. Here we go. There. That's interesting, isn't it? That's a nice little reaction. Let's get our trade size down to 0.2 wrist, 10 pip stop loss, 15 pip profit target. Okay, well, we might just have to move that down slightly, actually, so it's beneath that low. So we got a little bit of protection there from our stop. Let's put a buy in and see how we do. Let's see if this level can hold up, and let's see if we can make a higher low, which will give us a good clue as to whether London wants to be bullish or bearish for the day. Certainly we've been trending up overnight, and that is what London is testing right now. So let's just see what we can do with this. Holding up at the moment. We've got nothing in the trade. We're still hovering around the entry price. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, well look, I quite like the look of that. So let's just, yeah, that's rising nicely. Well, let's just have a look at this. Now that's not a great candle, is it? Okay, we're closing below. Let's see whether our stop can protect us here. Could be nasty. We'll have a look. Let's just have a look. Okay, we're getting a little bit of support down there. That's nice to see. Okay, we're back at entry. Starting to climb up a little now. Let's see whether this base can hold. We're carrying about a 6 pip, or we're carrying about a 6 pip loss now. And these bars are about advancing about every 2 seconds. It's kind of how I like to do it. It gives me enough time to sort of think about what I'm seeing, but not too long to dwell on it. The longer this holds, the more I'm thinking that I want to take this profit target slightly higher, because I think there's a good chance here that we'll have a look at that that high, or we'll get blown out. It's hard to say. So we're going to be slightly more ambitious. I like everything about this. Can you imagine how this looks on the higher time scale? We'll just come up to the 5 minute and you'll see it looks like a really nice little reversal pattern there now on the 5. So I'm quite happy with that. Up we march. We've now got 8 pips in the trade. Okay, that's fine. We're not seeing anything I don't like on the oscillator. We just now this is starting to look nice now. Okay, this is starting to look good. Interesting. So we're up at the sort of, this was certainly an inflection point here. Let's see if we can just beat this last one. There's 11 pips in the trade. We'll be gutted if this comes back to break even now. But, oh, that's looking good. Okay, that's looking good. I'm just about to move the profit target there to break even, but may not even have the chance to do that. So that protects us now. If that trade comes back down, we're still looking good. I think this top's going to go, 16 pips in the trade at the moment, but it's looking pretty, it's looking pretty good for the moment. I'd be surprised if this doesn't make 3-0 now. I really would. And here we go, we're out of the trade. That's a great little winner for us. So it's a nice start to the day. Okay, we're through the top here now. Let's have a look what happens. Let's see if we can get a little bit of hidden bullish divergence here. Another opportunity to go in. So we're playing with this top right now. That's interesting. Okay, let's just watch this oscillator now like a hawk and see if we can get an opportunity to get in on hidden bullish divergence for a continuation, because this looks quite bullish to me. It really does. Okay, we're making here we go, look, we're making a lower low. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get, okay, still a lower low. There. I like that. Now, if I'm right, this will turn. If I'm wrong, then we're gonna, I'm gonna get blown out. But it hasn't fallen an awful long way yet there. So, we're just gonna see. Just gonna see. Okay, well, we're in profit at the moment. Oh, that's looking good to me. It really is. I'll tell you what though, we're coming up now to a high there. We're just going to have this ready to go, because we can see this big black line here at 136.41. Oh no, we made it. Super. Now, we're probably just looking at that now. See, these Wilson lines, do you know what? They're worth taking a sell at. They really are. So I'm going to go for that and see if we can, take some profit to the sell side. So, here we are again. So we've just, just made out in our second trade of the day. Now, again, we do not want to see any hidden bullish divergence here. We really don't. So we've just got to be interesting to see. No, okay, fair enough. So, we got taken out of that one. So we've had a couple of winners, one fairly large winner, and we've also taken a hit there now on trade 3. That's fine. Let's see what we can get now. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting little reversal here against this against this sort of area here, 136.55. Tell you what we'll do is we'll just pop a little topping line in there now. Okay. Now, if we get a retest of that sort of area, we might be tempted to short it. If we're seeing what we want to see. So certainly looks like the market's putting in an interim high there, doesn't it? Which isn't a million miles away from the from the Wilson line at 136.41. So we'll just stand by there and see, if we get an opportunity to short against this sort of temporary top in the market. We've come up quite a long way now. Here was our first. Here was our first purchase. There's our first trade. That's taken out the European high for our second. We lose on our third. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can profit from the fact that the market. We'll just see. We'll just see. Here we go. Okay, well that's looking, relatively overboard. It's come up there very quickly. I know it looks super bullish at the moment, but this is what we do. We're taking a punt that there'll be a reaction off this high. And we'll just give it a go and see if we can, get what we're looking for, really. Okay. Well, we came close, didn't we? We certainly came close there. But no cigar as yet. So we're carrying a little bit of loss. This isn't looking ideal at the moment. And that's a far better candle. I like that one. I tell you what, if we come down to this sort of level, and we stall here for any time at all, that'll be interesting. Wow, okay, beautiful. That's nice. Okay, so let's see if we can get some sort of opportunity here. There we go. There's another stall. We'll have that. Now it sounds crazy again because the market's looking, oh, she's taken us. What a pity. What a pity. Okay, let's see if we can get another opportunity. I'm tempted to go again there. I really am. Okay, let's see if we can. That maybe that's a better little bottom there. Yeah, that was falling too far and too fast. We're just too bullish today, in my opinion. So, I hope that sort of makes sense. We just did a little too early on that first trade there. Well, we're back in, profit now. We've got 8 pips on the second trade, so we're nearly, back to break on that cycle. Let's see what we can see here. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that's lovely. Yeah, I do like that. I wouldn't be at all surprised if this breaks through now, but we'll see. Let's see if we can. If we're lucky here, we just might get a little bit of. We might get one more opportunity to get inside this trade long now. Let's see if we can get some, big stochastic movement and no price movement. Give us a little bit of confidence to come in here. Because I tell you what, she's been up there a lot, and she's getting more and more bullish as the day goes on. I think that this market might break, soon. So just wait until we can get some. Oh, we've missed her. We've missed her. Pity. Okay, well, let's see if we can get a retest of this area and see if we can get in then. That's just the way it goes sometimes. For me, this wasn't low enough. I like to see stochastic come into oversold. I'm gutted if we if we don't get an opportunity to get in now. But we're not making too much ground. We might yet get this sort of hidden bullish condition. And if if that's anywhere in the vicinity of this resistance now tested as support, well, I tell you what, that would be good enough for me. Let's have a little look. So here we go. Look, I like this. I like that. I like that a lot. That's got to be taken. Boom. Can you see there the way that we suddenly get this hidden bullish condition against, and this reaction against support. Now, the stop isn't a long way away. I only give these 10 pips. But do you know what? That is... Well, it's not roaring through yet, is it? It really isn't. So I know we're carrying a tiny loss. Here we go. We're coming into profit now. I try and ignore the stochastic after I'm in. It can be... it can really kill your confidence. Okay, we've got here we go. 7 pips in the trade now. That's looking tidy. Okay, lovely. Let's see if we can just make that 15 pip target. We'll look it up above price. Can you see we're just beneath this level here, aren't we? We're just beneath our next Wilson line. It's got a good chance this one. 11 pips in the trade. Come on, baby. You are so close. Can she make it? And she's coming up in a nice sort of, you know, come on, baby. You can make that. Yes, she can. It's 12 o'clock in the morning now in the UK. So, you know, well, we've got sort of a little bit of movement. I find the market tends to get a little bit quiet about sort of 1 o'clock, and as profit gets taken before as the US opens. What I'm seeing at the moment really is a little bit of consolidation. There's nothing really to make me want to get out. You know, this is the swing low. This is the level that would concern me if it were, you know, retested again, really. But I'm not seeing any reasons to be fearful at the moment. In fact, you know, I might even see if we can modify this and get the profit target up to that level, because I think that's where I want to go. That, for me, is where this market wants to go. You know, 136.80. It's a nice big number. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we make it up there. Yeah, we've just been trending up now, really, haven't we? Also, you know, since 8:30 this morning, you know, all the way. So, you know, relatively confident. Let's just see. Come on, baby, 12 pips. You can do it. 6 to run. Just, you can see, we're just sort of grinding up, aren't we? Just sort of grinding up. I tell you what, we'll get something will happen one way or the other. Boom, and there you go. You know, that's wonderful. Sweet, so another one comes in. Okay, well, we're still in trending mode, aren't we? Still in trending mode. And let's just see if I can put some sort of structure on that. It's hard to. That's not really, doesn't really mean anything, does it? That's not telling us much. I'll take that one off again. I tell you what, though, if we get some sort of condition of hidden divergence again, can you see this? Look, we're now testing this. Look, this is going to unbelievable. We're going to get hidden divergence again. Look, that's a really strong continuation sign. Here we go. I tell you what, that is good enough for me. Let's do it again. Oh, beautiful. You know, straight into profit. 6 pips in, 10 pips in. Wow, that's looking, that's looking meaningful. Let's see if we can make the full 15. We're going up into pretty uncharted territory here. And we can. Good God. Okay. Well, you have to wonder. I mean, this is America just about to open now. So let's see what they can do with it. I'd be very interested to see. Just wondering if I can get some sort of. I mean, there's definitely some sort of. There is a trend line here, isn't there? I mean, it does look to me, you know, like there may be an opportunity here if we can get some sort of. That's got to be taken. It's got to be taken. You know, we just looks super, you know, still looks bullish to me. Just trying to ignore the fact that it's been up such a long way, you know. Oh, it's not looking good, is it? You know, we've crept down below that line there. 13.16. Come on, America. I'm carrying a 5 pip loss here. Oh, this is more like it. Okay, this is taking us back into profit. Okay, we crawl back into that trending channel. That's not a great candle. 5 pips in this trade at the moment. Come on, baby. Look at that. I tell you what, I would be, you know, that is, come on, baby. 3 pips in. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Sometimes you just got to cheer these on, fellas, you know? Come on, baby. You can make it up there. Yes, you can. Come on. America's now been open for half an hour. There may or may not have been some numbers in here. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Well, I tell you what. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good session. That's a pretty good session. So look, we'll stop the clock there and see how we've done. Let's bring up some history. So I normally start a session with $100,000 in the account, and that just keeps the math simple. Okay, it just keeps the math simple for me. So look, what do we book? So we booked 123 pip winner, and then we got a second at 15. So to give you some idea, a loss is costs 0.2%. A winner brings in 0.3. Winner at 15 pips. So that just keeps the costs and the risk. The risk and reward benefit in the right sort of ratio for me, So 23 pips is 0. What have we got there? 0.3, 0.5 really. I mean, it's about 0.5%. So 0.5%, 0.8%, and then we lose 0.2. That's a bummer. Okay, so that's 0.6. This brings us up to 0.9. This winner here for 15. Then we come down to 0.7 with a second loss. But then we have a lovely run. 0.7 and 1.2. So that's 1.9 and 2%. 2%. US is open, and I like that. Well, there you go. I mean, that's pretty much that is support. That is 5 bullets trading. That is support and resistance trading on the 1 minute chart. Hope that's of use to you.